I've always struggled with this idea that in order to get what you really want in life, you have to release expectations around what it will look like when it shows up. But the universe doesn't let us struggle for long. In fact, I've found that it usually has a way of presenting opportunities to work through our struggles to learn the lesson on the other side. The opportunity to learn this particular lesson popped up just last Monday when my 2-week Italian holiday plans got derailed. As I shared last month, I have been feeling called to Europe this year, and there were several signs pointing to Italy as the ideal destination. So I set the ball in motion to manifest this trip, and bit by bit the pieces started coming together. I checked out guidebooks from the library and spent countless hours poring over them, reading options out loud to my man, jotting down notes in my running list in Evernote. I researched train travel versus car travel, comparing each leg of the trip and envisioning myself on each option to immerse myself in the decision. I stayed up late looking at pictures of accommodation options on Airbnb, imagining myself meeting our hosts in Rome, Tuscany, Florence, and the Cinque Terre. And of course I prayed and meditated and visioned it all, nearly every morning and night. Fast forward to the day of our flight, when the Beau and I awoke at 4:30 a.m. for a 7:45 a.m. flight, only to get bumped to the next flight, then the next one, then the next, ending our 12-hour day at the airport no closer to Italy than when we first begun. There wasn't some big conspiracy against us. We knew going in that our tickets were a bit of a gamble from the get-go, as we were fortunate enough to get access to standby flights, which would allow us to travel at a big discount, but with no guarantee we would be confirmed on a specific flight. But availability looked good before we left the house, or so we thought, later finding we were misreading the inventory reports, so we truly believed everything would go as planned. So how do you consciously choose to release expectations in life while still honoring the vision that you want to create? 1. Allow yourself to grieve the loss while staying present. I'm not an advocate of slapping a smile on it if your body is telling you that sadness and loss are what you're truly feeling in those moments right after being let down. However, the ego often gets a hold of our emotions and insists that we feel the sadness longer than perhaps our soul really wants to. So practice presence with this as with everything in life, nurturing yourself as you truly feel those feelings most authentic to you in the moment. For me, this looked like a few tears being shed as we walked out of the airport, sleeping in the next day, and allowing my man to lift my spirits with a massage the following afternoon. It also looked like me allowing myself to feel better with time rather than staying stuck because I felt like I should feel bad. 2. Trust that the vision is valuable. My ego bucks against this idea of releasing expectations by saying, well then, what's the point of desiring anything in the first place if you don't expect it to happen? But we have to trust that our vision, in all its specific detail, is valuable because having a specific vision sparks the imagination. The sparks in the imagination lead to action. Action allows us to balance the yin of our being with the yang of our doing. And it all comes full circle to fulfilling our lives as creative beings. So create the vision, but release the expectation that you have failed when reality doesn't match the exact picture you carried in your mind. 3. Embrace the spirit of your manifestation over the object of your desire. When I peeled it back and really asked myself, what did I really want to manifest with this trip? I got the following answers. My soul craved adventure to spark my creativity, uninterrupted time with my man to deepen our relationship, and time away from my business to relax and simply be. And you know what I got this past week? All of the above. It began with the 12 hours at the airport, an adventure in and of itself, which allowed both my man and I to use our imaginations playing make-believe all over LAX. It continued with many hours spent over the next few days hopping in the car and heading out to the beach, taking back-to-back yoga classes, riding our bikes through town, enjoying impromptu sushi lunches, and spending a night camping out under the stars in our own backyard. I had adventure, intimacy, and relaxation in abundance. 4. See the gifts in the unexpected. As I reflected over the events of the past week, I realized that I didn't just manifest the essence of my desire, but I was rewarded with unexpected gifts that only could have come about because my original plan didn't work. The biggest of these was the opportunity I've had to spend time with my whole family, the man and both my fur babies, something I certainly would have missed if I were traveling abroad, the dogs not being the easiest things to tote around on an international flight. I was also gifted with more intense relaxation than I would have had if I were catching trains and changing beds every other day, and, truly, the universe knew better than I did in this case, as I feel so refreshed after a week slowing down and enjoying the comforts of my own home. 5. Have faith in divine time. Releasing expectations is not the same as giving up. There is still a part of me that feels called to travel this year, and yes, I'm still feeling called to Europe. The difference now is that I'm happy for it to happen in divine time, trusting that whatever unfolds will either be as I plan it, or something even better, exactly when it's meant to happen. Please, let me know in the comments below. I would like to really hear your opinion. If you have found this video helpful, please like this video. It really means a lot to me. And if you think it might help one of your friends, don't be shy and share this video with them as well. That way, we all can help people we care about to live happier life. And if you didn't do so yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive more informational videos that will improve your health and lifestyle. Thank you for watching this How to Manifest Without Expectations video, and I will see you on our next video.